Release District.
Agbaya, 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 Agbaya. Jeez, come on, live in the flesh.
In the flesh, we are live.
It's the Agbaya show.
Uh-huh.
Come on, episode 21.
Uh-huh.
Come on, you're tuned in with Damo.
Remington.
Well, go on, my
How
guy.
you say, my bro?
Come on, man. We got J Jules in the back as well. Come on, behind production and all of that. You know. But fam, it's been a crazy week, you know.
Hey, crazy things are happening.
Always shout out Thames as well, bro. Bro, listen, I was walking down the road, bro, this week. I heard a woman in a wheelchair ordering and requesting contraceptive pills, bro.
Like, what did she go through, bro?
I don't know, bro, but when I saw that, I thought of white chicks straight away. You know Terry Crews, once you go black, you gonna need a wheelchair. I think
Once you go black, you gonna go back.
I think who's banging there, something on your head like this. Because but nah, obviously, you know, we got the man them back in the house today. You know, we got football in the building. You know, I see Declan Rice, I see Julian Timber. You see, I hear na. Come on,
don't speak on our keeper or na.
You that Mason Mount was crying when he saw Man United's locker room, fam. Shameless man.
What's wrong? He's happy.
Shameless.
He's happy his son is where he belongs.
But sorry, Jamesy, you know Chelsea boy, you know them ones there.
It's peak.
But come on, we got Reds divided back in the house.
Yo, thanks for having us again, man.
Come on, bro.
Appreciate it.
Come on, thank you for coming back.
Nothing but love, man.
We got Tommy as well over there. You get me? Come on, we ain't forgot about my man as well. But obviously, for the people that don't know who you man are, I'm sure there's people that do. But you know, let them know who you are, where you're from, what's good.
Red Divided podcast is just three, I wouldn't say friends, three brothers that support. One supports Arsenal over here. Then you got my brother Ade, supports United.
Come on.
Tom in the cut, supports United.
Come on.
It was all Tom's idea to say, you know what, we love football so much and we talk about football all the time anyway. We might as well throw it on the pod. And then we had a football team that was Red Divided anyway. Everyone on the team supported Arsenal or United. So the name... The name was just fluid, innit?
Easy.
And then so
would you guys actually pay for like cups and?
Yeah, we was in the 7-a-side league.
These guys bought the league, so I had to cut it out.
You guys did at Arsenal.
No, we won a couple leagues, but one of the leagues we did bottle still.
It was the main league, final day of the season. We just needed a draw. Bowled it, but
But the podcast has been going strong. I think we're going to our like third season. I think.
Come on,
nice.
Just I think it's good content. I'm gonna say that myself.
And I just subscribed. Come on,
bro.
New season coming up. I'll be there.
New season, you know. Speaking about new season, you know. Thank you, man, for coming on.
No, thanks for having us.
Oh, come on, man. Always, man. This is family, bro. You know, like, that last episode where you man were talking about brothers. It's found. We have found new brothers.
Come on.
We are one.
Hey, come on.
But it's one of them ones. Before we move on to anything, you know what time it is.
Agbaya of the week.
And listen, you know what? There's been so many nominations.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I wanted to put that medical girl that lied about her death.
But I think PSG should to hold this one store.
But PSG, I'm not gonna lie, you man have to hold this Agbaya slap. You know.
But it's mad though, innit? It's PSG and is it Mbappe as well that has to hold? I don't know. I don't want to put him as Agbaya of the week, but
so
is it him too that's really fueling this?
It's tough, obviously, for context for our people. Them obviously, you know, right now there's a dispute between Mbappe and PSG. You know. PSG has given Mbappe a mega contract. You know, this is a real.
Yeah, it's money, man. Outside of Saudi, it's solid.
It's solid.
What is that contract like? Withhold, like what in the contract?
I'm sure he had some sort of decision making that he could decide who was being sold and bought. I don't know if that was a lie.
It was basically head boy. It was head boy.
Head boy.
He had decisions of who can be sold in the club.
He had a lot.
Saying it. He has a
so the manager will say it, then he'll say, "Okay, Mbappe, come and."
Because that was the season that they bought Messi, I swear. When
pull up a chair. Let's have a discussion.
And now, obviously, he's got a clause in his contract where he can leave for free, right?
Yeah, so he's got 1 year left on his contract. And he's told them, I'm not signing a new contract.
And they're basically telling him, you got to sign because we can't afford to let you go for free next summer. So that's where we're at right now. That's a tug of war right now.
We're giving you all that cash and you want to go for free?
See, but you know why I'm happy and I want to call PSG the Agbayas? Because I'm tired of this colonization. No, fam, you know what it is? Because let's be real, you are under contract. So you belong to us. You see,
Yeah.
but the problem is a lot of players don't play against that.
Mm,
You see, it's only the high profile ones who we tend to slander. You see, who do you think you are? You're not bigger than the club. When really you are.
That's what happened to Ronaldo. So last
He's outsmarted them.
He's outsmarted them.
Outsmarted them. 100%.
What I love is the fact that an African man has outsmarted the Europeans, bro. Obviously, we're not making this controversial. Me, I love European women. You understand? I'm not anti-black, but what I'm
But is that just is that a football thing though? Is it in other sports? Do players have like saying like bigger sayings? I know you were saying before.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think football is one of the weakest when it comes to player power.
Yeah.
But I think the NBA is changed. The NBA, the clubs used to have all the powers in it, the organizations in it. Like they call them franchises over there.
Oh yeah.
Would have all the so they could trade you wherever. They could bring you in and then trade you to wherever you want to go. And remember, you got up with your family and whatnot.
So you can't even say no.
You have no say. Some players don't know they're getting traded. They'll just be watching ESPN.
And some change all the time. Yeah. Some change constantly.
Obviously, I don't know NBA like that. So when I ever saw like trading and stuff, I thought like maybe the player had a say in and all these things.
No.
I didn't know.
The trading system, I feel like some people say the trading system is better in America than the
transfer season, the
than
transfer.
football. Like in
So you're
NBA.
playing. So imagine you're playing for Arsenal now.
Yeah.
You're doing okay. You're not bang. You're a striker. You're not bagging mad goals.
You
But
can get sold to Aston Villa straight away next week.
Straight away.
Easily.
And it happens quick.
And it happens quick
Yeah.
in the NBA.
But did they have a trading? Did they have a trading season though? Like where like a couple months where
they before they didn't, but it's like football, innit? Now there's like
now
a
there's
window
an
and
actual window,
whatnot. Yeah. And the thing is with NBA now, a lot of the players over the years, I would say LeBron kind of kicked it off and whatnot, and it was just like, no, let's take the power back. We're the ones that are putting our body on the line, innit? And playing every day, making these franchises billions, millions, and whatnot. Remember, all these owners are white old billionaires and whatnot, innit? So then the player power has come from like, okay, cool, like this is what I want in my contract and stuff like that, and this is where I'm willing to go. So you see a lot more players teaming up now, whereas before that wouldn't happen. But you see a lot of high-profile players able to team up and
You
say,
still shout out to
this is where I
MJ.
want to
He's the one
go.
that still like pioneered the path for everyone in the Nike contract. So
So I think the correlation with football, just to bring it back to football, is like a lot of the players are obviously they're like going over the pond in it during their summer break and whatnot. Like you see Neymar and Jimmy Butler are really friends now. So you see a lot of players going over the pond.
So they really
and obviously, naturally, you will have a conversation with man. And the man will tell you, this is what my contract looks like.
Yeah, I saw before Ronaldo left from United, this guy was standing next to Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had conversations.
100%.
I'm sure they had
100%.
Because you know what it is? During that time, I saw even Tom Brady was kind of backing him during the season.
Yeah, he was.
I think he retired as well.
He did.
Yeah, retired.
Yeah.
So it's one of them ones, like he said,
He had
people...
to come back. His wife wanted to divorce him, so he had to come back, bro.
Let me add some P.
But now he's dating, is it Kim K, I swear? They're together or something.
Oh, what?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Huh? But as you see pictures, you know about, because I like Kanye, that's why I can't really use that girl, bro. Yeah, no, you know what it is? It's a madness because, like, it's crazy because PSG really thought they were doing something here. They really thought, we trapped him. You know, like what they did to Pele back in the days when they made sure that this guy could never leave Brazil. I felt like they thought they could do the same thing with Mbappe. This guy will never leave France. He will be the head of France, and he will realize.
And we're paying him enough to stick around, but
you see,
remember they got the president involved to make sure they didn't leave the last time.
You see,
Man, that's crazy.
but the same president that's not even looking after the country. I'm not trying to be controversial today. I'm just saying. So it's
But it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because you can see it from the club side. We're paying you all this money. You're under contract, big man.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying you got to come work for me for 5 years and I'm paying you for those 5 years, after 2 years you say, well, I want out of this
this what I'm
contract.
saying.
It's got to benefit me as well.
No.
Letting you go for free does not benefit me in any shape or form.
But you know what the problem is? It's I feel like
to Real Madrid as well.
he's
and to Real Madrid exactly.
Yeah,
That's
to
the only
Real
club he
Madrid
wants
as
to
well.
go to.
no, but he's saying like money's good, but there's still other things.
Oh,
You guys
is
keep
it?
flopping. Like I'm trying to be the best player in the world.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They bought
get me
Neymar
there.
and Messi. Think about it. They bought them two. Them two should have.
So they're trying to win. They're trying to win the Champions League, innit? They're trying to win these big trophies because they pattern in the French league,
Yeah.
So it's the Champions League they really want.
Yeah.
Are they really gonna get that?
The thing is,
With all they're doing, are they gonna?
You know what it is? They could have, but the problem is there's so much ego in that team. Like you're trying to tell Messi,
They're not
a
team,
Ballon
basically.
d'Or winner for 5 years to chase back on the DM that just ran past you. You know, like
They're
think
not a
about,
balanced team.
like
They're not a
you're telling
balanced team.
Neymar, another man that did the thing in Barcelona. high profile to chase.
No, I'm not gonna lie, that
to
man.
chase after the left winger.
If I was the manager, I'll tell him to chase, bro.
No, of course you
Because
will.
look at Ten Hag.
No, you can tell me, Chase. I ain't going nowhere. I'm chilling.
And then you know what it is, yeah. You have to remember, yeah.
Shit.
It's the caliber of manager that's telling you to do certain things. They're getting told by, you could say, someone like equivalent to Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
So you tell him if Alex Ferguson or
You run.
Wenger
You
or
run.
Mourinho told these man go run,
They'll
go
run.
back.
Just like Real Madrid had Zidane as manager. Zidane's not the master tactician. If you watch football, you realize he's not a master tactician.
No.
But he's Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah,
you
have to
fucking
respect-
listen to what he has to
Yeah,
say.
it's
Bro.
true,
Remember, he
yeah.
had Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Benzema.
Yeah, and he handled
Benzema
them.
almost funneling for Ronaldo. When Ronaldo left, you see Benzema's actually a top 9.
Yeah,
but he was able to
true,
sacrifice his game. That's because my man's a manager, bro. They won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, bro.
Come on.
And if you ain't listening, you're gone.
You
How
see?
these guys do it.
Then
So.
you got man like Pochettino trying to tell Messi, Neymar, Mbappe to
Imagine.
what?
Now they got Luis Enrique.
You see, but he, you know what it is, yeah. He has a bit more reputation.
Yeah, he got a bit more because he was actually a decent player as well. Still,
And he won the treble with
Real
Messi
Madrid.
and
Barcelona. Yeah.
But it's a crazy one because it's sad because nobody likes to see this happen to anybody being held to ransom. But personally, if it wasn't PSG being held to ransom, it would probably be Mbappe. And me for sure, I side with Mbappe.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
You see,
100%.
like, and it's crazy because like this whole player power situation, we didn't like it when teams like Chelsea were doing it. But could we actually say that they were right to do what they were doing?
Everyone's going to do what's in their best interest. So clubs
to
been
look
doing
after
it for
yourself,
years, looking after themselves. And now I feel like in football, players are starting to say, you know what, I'm going to look after myself now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we
So
need to
it's
do in
a player
everyday
player.
life, right? Because
Yeah.
like back in the day, first started working, if they give me a contract, I'm signing it. I just want money in it. But now that I'm a bit more senior, when they give me my contract, I get my highlight route.
And you might say, you know what, I like that.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
you know
I like
what,
it, bro.
I need this. So you know
Yeah, I
what,
need this.
I'm working from home 3 days.
Yeah.
Take out this
So
paragraph.
you might flex a bit more now, innit?
Yeah.
Because you got a bit of
Tipex it.
experience. You obviously got some skills you're
Yeah,
bringing. So
yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
you know
of
what,
course.
actually, I want this amount.
Yeah.
Rather than what you just give me, your first offer.
So before we make PSG the Agbaya of the week, what do you guys feel like they could try and do to maybe
salve this
to
situation.
salve this?
It's done, fam.
It's done.
Unless they're trying to bring him like £1 billion.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
And that's what apparently reports were.
Yeah. Unless they're trying to do that.
That's what the rumors.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're trying to give him crazy money.
The only thing
That's
that
what
can
they
do
can
is
do.
crazy money. Everything's sour right now. Everything.
But this guy said it's more. He said it's more than money, though, isn't it? He said there's other things that are the issues. It's the team.
Yeah.
And this is what I said in one of the
So
episodes.
even if you give him money, bruv, the team is still not teaming, bruv.
At all. That's what I said in one of the episodes. I believe in a footballer's career, half of your life goes to winning trophies. If
And then,
after
yeah.
that half point, you ain't won no trophies, focus on the money side.
Duck out.
Because after the 7 years after, bruv, after that.
Shout out to N'Golo, bro.
No, shout out to
accumulate.
N'Golo Kante, fam. Look at him.
Yeah.
Kante,
Respect.
yeah.
And all them, man. All them, man.
Once you get to a certain age, you need to look after yourself. So
Come on,
Riyad
fam.
Mahrez is just leaving Man City. Like, all
he's
these
getting
players
bread,
are,
yeah.
yeah, bro.
Shout out to, you know who, one of the main people that started it as well? Oscar, fam.
Yeah, Oscar,
Yeah.
but he went Chinese.
And
league
he's
when he was
still in
like-
China.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
still in China.
Still in China.
Bro, and this guy was I always remember that goal, where it's like he versus Juventus.
Yeah, Champions League,
And
turn
he
around, flip.
knocked it around.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
Perlo? And just
Slapped it, top hand corner. Yeah.
listen. Ever since that, I always wanted Oscar, but Chelsea, Mourinho, they ruined us. Yeah. PSG, you're Agbaya of the week.
Yeah, you know what? It's just I know this is you, man. Show you got Agbaya of the week.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make Jordan Henderson the Agbaya of the week. Still,
You know why I like
But
to
we
talk
can
about that.
leave
We
it
can
as
talk about that. We can talk about
PSG.
that.
Leave it as PSG. Yeah, but
You know why I like this
we're
guy.
all like
yeah?
you said. You see the rainbow thing and the armband and all that, and now he's going Saudi Arabia. I just
Okay, now
thought
we're gonna segue into that. You know why I like this guy? Because last time we made that Ronaldo the Agbaya of the week, but no, he wanted Lingard to be the Agbaya of the week, and I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Lingard's me the Agbaya of the year.
Yeah,
Of
Agbaya
2 years.
Yeah, Lingard's been.
Speaking about of
This guy's just training. What's he doing at the moment?
Bruh, I say dancing, cuz man.
He's gonna sit on the bench wherever he goes to. So
Is he still at Nottingham?
No,
He's
they're
cut
done.
now
That's
from
done.
there,
That's
innit?
done.
That was
So
only
he-
only a 1 year deal.
So he ain't got no team at the
No, he ain't
moment.
got no team.
But he talks like he's got options.
Yeah.
This is the thing. He always comes like he's got
Yeah,
options.
on his
got
posts
options,
and stuff,
man.
he looks like he's really doing
Just
something.
anticipate the unavailable dance move in TikTok soon. It's coming. But
Lingard was he was alright, you know. He was alright.
he
Now,
was
you know what?
alright.
I'm happy to give 2 Agbaya of the week, So this Jordan Henderson thing, I'll be honest, I agree with you. Because one thing I don't like, is double standards, innit? Like these men were throughout the whole World Cup. They were getting on.
They were moving mad.
Mad. Rainbow, LGBT flags,
human
and
rights.
Not
Human
showing
rights.
the opening ceremony.
They didn't show the open ceremony. How do you not do
deep
that?
is that, bro?
How
How
we
deep
did
is that?
So Jordan Henderson, tell us, how are you feeling after you signed that Saudi Arabia deal? I need to know.
I'm telling you, his boy Gerard told him, come through still.
No, but I want to know what Carragher and all of these men are saying because all
They're
of
not going to
them-
say nothing, man.
Come on, fam.
Well, if I'm Henderson, I ain't saying nothing. I'm sending my air conditioning with my money.
Yeah,
Sending
I'm
my
keeping
air
it.
conditioning with my money.
But I told you, if we went Saudi Arabia, salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
We're all going.
I'm learning
We're all
the
Bro,
going.
I'm learning
All going.
Arabic, everything, bro.
I
Man
told
is
my wife, if I leave my current job,
Yeah.
we're off.
Gone.
Middle East.
I'm telling you, I've thought about this. Yeah, I ain't told you, man. Yeah, but I'm telling you,
The secrets are coming
no, I'm
out.
saying if the Saudi Arabian Football League pops off,
Exclusive.
they're gonna need podcasts, fam.
no,
We
no,
might
no.
have
Oh,
Hey, no.
Every man in there. Go on, come on.
Yeah.
But imagine that though. Imagine they need a podcast. They're gonna need us to go
Man,
out
yeah,
there,
no,
bro.
no.
Someone's got to
No
cover.
wasting
Someone's
your
got to
time.
cover.
You
the
heard that
league.
first here on the Agbaya show already.
Someone's got to cover the
Nah,
league,
you
bro.
didn't hear it here. You didn't hear it here. We have to keep this one low.
Didn't hear it here.
When they see you, man, there, then they see us come up there. Then,
Then,
Yeah.
because then you, man, will be the pioneers.
They will come after.
join. Yeah, we join them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on you guys.
Wait.
First guest, Igalo. First guest is Igalo.
Igalo. I just want to smash it. Yeah. So obviously done now. Come on, man. We got the quick substitutions in.
Halftime sub.
Halftime subs, man. We got obviously the number 10 and number 8 in. You get me? Come on. Shout out Tommy. Come on, J. Jules. What you saying, my guy?
We're blessed, bro. We're blessed.
Come on. But yeah, bro, it's one of them ones, yeah. We know, you know, the Premier League used to be a Super League, the Super League back in the days. You see, like everyone, if you're coming from Spain, Holland,
South
Italy,
America.
South America, Africa, and you hear the Premier League come, 80k. If you convert that into native,
Whatever. Yeah.
you're a king in your land. You see.
100%.
But it comes now, yeah, that Saudi Arabia has now stepped in. China tried to do it, but Saudi Arabia has stepped in now, and they're looking like the main man now for this whole Super League sort of thing. So how do you man feel about it?
Go on to.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I just say like the Premier League did it. Attracted all the like players around the world. The only two teams in the world, the only like two prominent teams in the world is probably Barca and Real Madrid. Those are the only two teams that you will pick over any Premier League team.
Yeah.
If you have the money, why not? And Saudi's got plenty of it.
Bruv, it's oil money. It's
Endless. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just up to the players because although they have the money, the European like football is still
still
the dominant
Yeah,
force.
their law is still there, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's still the dominant force. It's still the attractive. They still play the attractive football you want to see. So I still feel like the Saudi they've still got 3 to 4 years in them before they can get to where they need to be or where they go wherever the goals and objectives are.
Okay.
Still got a few years, but so in terms of like the players is whether the money or the football. Do you care about the football? Do you care about the trophies? Because Champions League is still like probably the best trophy outside of the World
Outside
Cup.
of the World
Some
Cup,
people
yeah.
might argue the World Cup. Some people still argue World Cup, Champions League. Still the best trophies in the world.
Yeah.
And in terms of that league, Premier League is still the most entertaining league in the world. So which one do you want? And it also depends on your age group. So if you're like 30 over,
Better
I'm going,
start dusting,
I'm going
bro.
Saudi.
Yeah.
I'm going
You
Saudi.
guys Saudi. But you know what? This is the thing as well. You got to deep it now, yeah. Obviously, in the next 4 to 5 years, you said Saudi Arabia are going to pick up, the pace. But we were talking about how the Saudi Division 3 are already trying to recruit.
Yeah. People like me. Yeah.
So
Failed footballers.
No, come on. But it's one of them ones, yeah. Think about it. Like, I feel like that 4 to 5 years could shorten to 2 to 3 years because they're trying to get now all the ballers from maybe Championship from here, League On, and all of that, and get them into their division to the point now that you're gonna see everyone from Europe in.
It's going to be competitive.
very
Yeah,
competitive.
it's going to be competitive. Yeah. It will be.
I think you should wait until the next transfer season. See if everyone goes again. if a lot of people go again, like next year transfer season, then I think it's a wrap.
You think it's a wrap?
If it's like this season and it's just like one season everyone goes, everyone's excited, then cool. But if it happens again and it's like a recurring thing, then it's
you see, and I hear that. Obviously, give it a wait, see the developments. But I personally feel, even though we said Ronaldo is not really the pioneer of the movement, but when you're seeing a great player like Ronaldo there, that's gonna possibly influence you. You say, what? Ronaldo's there? What? And you getting bread? And you don't care about what people are saying? I'm going there. Like, you're not gonna see a lot of people travel to America no more. Like, let's be real.
It don't really work because back in the day, before our time, all of those men were in the US. Pele or them George Best.
Yeah.
They're not prominent now. So they've got the issue of, I'm not saying they can't compete, but they have to take the best players. Because you're ultimately still watching the best players in Europe.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, all them Kante are there, but the best players are still here.
It's true.
Until they start shifting.
That's what I'm trying to say. You got
The best thing they can do is start to develop their own players, and like rather than like, it's all good spending money on like players that are towards the end of their career, and if you develop your own, like the young players, or get some of the young players in European football and start developing them.
Yeah,
and
it will happen though.
Yeah, if they can do that, and I think that's probably where they will get that success from, because you got the Champions League. The Champions League is probably the most entertaining tournament in the world.
Yeah.
So everyone that grows up wants to win the Champions League.
Yeah, yeah.
And they need to find a way to emulate that.
Emulate
that. Yeah. So that's what they need to try and do. Find a way to. Same thing with the Premier League. Once they can do that, and that's not an overnight thing. You can have all the money in the world
and all the players.
You just can't it's not something you do overnight. It's gonna take time, and you just have to. We know they have the money. The money's not. They've got trillions. Forget
crazy.
billions.
Yeah,
they have trillions. So the money's definitely there. Are they willing to be patient enough, like to go year after year, as you say, like to like just keep evolving and adding more players, and there will be one player that they're gonna get, one young player in the European football that is gonna change the game.
And you know what? That's what I was leading to. Like, all it takes is just to take that main man. Maybe
Haaland.
I hope not. Maybe a Haaland, Mbappe, Odegaard, Bruno Fernandes. Just a main like a main linchpin. Once he goes to Saudi Arabia, the game is done.
I think that was Ronaldo. I know he's older than a younger player, but Ronaldo was meant to be that guy.
Yeah, but he's an elder statesman, so so
I don't think Ronaldo is that guy. Yeah,
that's an elder statesman.
Ronaldo's achieved everything he can in European football. What more does he like? And he's not the best player in the world. The best player in the world is Mbappe. Personally for me anyway.
Yeah,
and if you have the best player in the world playing in the European football, everyone wants to watch the best player in the world. They're gonna watch European football.
Yeah,
there's so many. Like,
I'm not switching over to
Saudi, exactly.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, they will get the TV rights.
Yeah,
because you now have like a prominent figure in the league.
There's a lot of players.
So you're gonna get some TV rights. You're gonna get some change. But you're not exactly providing the best entertainment. That's still in European football. The best entertainment is in European football. Like, even League 1 will provide more better entertainment, despite all the players you've got, because these players are they're on their last legs.
It's true. No, definitely.
Like the youngest player they've got at a top player at top level is probably Neves.
Yeah,
I
Ruben
can't think
Neves
of
from Wolves.
anyone else.
No, I remember Jota.
Yeah, but
he's not really.
He was playing at Celtic. Like don't get no disrespect to the Scottish League, but if you're leaving the Scottish League and the top teams don't want you, who else
You
you
might
gonna
as
go
well,
to?
bro.
You might as well go.
Yeah.
So let's
that kind
say,
of
so
money.
I want to segue to this though. Let's say, you got a friend now, excellent baller, talented as hell. He comes and calls you, Tommy, Ade, I've just got a call from Al Nassr. They want to give me 500k a week, but man's playing for United right now, G. Like, I see them winning the league next year, but this money could be life-changing to me. But I know that with Ten Hag, the way we're moving, with what other manager, with Arteta, with Who else is a top man? Pep. With Pep. What? You said Poch? I'll be editing that out.
Yeah, edit that out.
I'm playing that.
Tottenham, I think he patterned still.
Tottenham. Yeah, but they didn't win nothing.
He didn't win nothing though.
Yeah, he didn't win nothing, man. We don't say Poch in this convo. Names are taboo.
Everyone that we mentioned has won something.
You know, how dare you? How dare you?
I might mention Poch.
Nah, we can make him stool down. We can make him stool down.
Agbaya of the day.
Agbaya of the day.
You don't know who I am.
You don't know who I am. Imagine I'm a ghost. But yeah, so now, think about it. He's saying, I'm at this top.
I'm at a crossroads, basically.
Yeah.
What do I do?
You know, I could win the Premier League, I could win the Champions League, but then I could be set for life 500k. What are you telling your friends?
500k.
What's your driver in it?
500k.
Everyone's different.
What's your drive? Okay.
What's your driver? Like, what's motivating you? Yeah. Because you look at someone like Timber, he could have gone to a team where he gets more money. He believes in that project, Arsenal.
Yeah, but more money is different to what? That must say.
Yeah.
We're talking 500k. More money is what?
It's
He could have
still
got.
more money, though.
Okay, he could have got one something.
But
Because we're already paying him one something,
Yeah.
so you could have got.
Let's say he's on like 75k
Yeah.
or 50k. That's
driver, bro. It depends on your driver. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it sounds easy because it's just more money, but not everyone's driven by money.
Yeah, not everyone isn't,
So it
but
depends on your driver.
I know my bridges, isn't it? My bridges driven by money, isn't it? So my bridges call me. I know you're calling me because you just want me to validate your decision. You already want to go. You just want me to say, yeah,
you
bro,
know,
yeah. A little nudge. And I'm gonna nudge you, bro, because I want some of that 500k as well, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're a big 33, 34 and you're calling me say that, I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
yeah.
I'm not saying you're going, we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Your manager team, you're not going by yourself. But
Yeah.
like, it just depends on everyone's circumstance, innit?
It
You
really
might have
does.
dreamt for 20 years that you're gonna win one trophy with United. And that's your dream for life.
Yeah.
It's true.
It might be just that one. Yeah, he's a dickhead. But it depends.
Yeah, Saudi's got to change that. They've got to change the narrative. If they can provide like an entertaining league,
Yeah.
then you get the young players or like young footballers, aspiring footballers saying, I want to play in an Asian Champions League. I want to play in Saudi. What do they call it? Is it just Saudi football?
I think it's
whatever.
Saudi Arabia Pro League or
Pro
something like
League.
that.
Yeah.
So they have to find a way to change that. Once you make that brand probably one of the most entertaining brand in the world, then like there'll be no question. On top of that, you're paying
Top
crazy
dollar.
money.
Top dollar.
The European football can't compete.
Can't
with that
compete
kind
with
of
that.
Can't compete.
That's
The
why they're
best-
shook.
Yeah.
So everyone's shook, bro.
And this is where I'm getting to. Like, it's not that they think that Saudi Arabia is ruining football. They are shook of the revenue that's being lost.
Yeah, 100%.
You understand? Like,
Everything will always
And
be
it's
the
not
bottom
ju-
line. Everything in life is about the bottom line.
that's it.
It's
That's
about
why.
money.
That's why they were pissed. Sorry to cut you off. That's why they were pissed about the Super
Super
League.
League. Everything's
See,
about money.
But I'll let you carry on. G.
And it's not just football.
Yeah.
They want to take over everything.
You're
Yeah.
boxing.
Like in golf,
Look at boxing.
what they couldn't get through to some of the players.
Yeah.
You know what they did? They went after the governing bodies.
Can you imagine?
So the governing bodies are saying, like when they started taking some of the, so they created their own like they call it live football. And live golf, football. And they started bringing some players that said yes to the money started coming over.
Yep.
And the governing bodies in golf was like, no, don't go, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of the players didn't go because they felt like the Saudi was trying to wash like the sport. And now some of the players are now stayed on that, bro. Saudi now went after the governing bodies.
Can you imagine?
So they now run golf with them.
Yep.
So if you can't get,
Go for the top man.
yeah, go straight for the top man, and that's what they did. And the same thing with boxing. That's why you don't see a lot of these top boxers fighting each other because they're waiting for the big for the big
Saudi
check.
fight,
And I even heard about Saudi Arabia trying to sort out some boxing matches for. Is it this
December,
year?
yeah, December or January.
Remember they're trying to do the whole Usyk, Fury,
Yeah.
Big check.
Wilder,
AJ,
AJ.
yeah.
'Cause this
And that's big. That's big dough, you know.
Big dough.
Big dough.
And that's what
Big
I'm
dough.
trying to say. The money, the kind of money they have on the table doesn't even allow you to think.
Yeah, bro.
It's just like kind of like Benzema. If I was Benzema's agent now, when he was giving his last press conference at Real Madrid, I'll tell the guy, the private jet, don't stop, keep running.
Yeah, 100.
Told his family, you guys keep packing his bags.
Yeah.
As soon as he finished,
I need to go sign that.
we're driving
quick.
straight
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
When we get to Saudi, we're not going to go to the hotel. We're going to sign the contract straight away.
Straight. 200 M's for 2
Bro.
years.
For 2 years.
And I'm 35.
35.
He might bag 12 goals in 2 years.
And it doesn't
200
matter.
Man, everyone back
200
that.
M.
He might never bang that.
200 M.
And it's fixed.
Guaranteed.
Fixed amount.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, nah.
If he break his leg, still getting paid.
So do we like, you know what, because the way the world and life is trying to make it seem is that the way life and that is trying to make it seem is that we are choosing money over our dignity, our pride.
A lot of people it is though. You look at OnlyFans and shit like that. People making money from
there
stuff
you
like
go.
that.
You got people like Adam22. Got his wife getting
Exactly.
clarted.
Yeah.
So when you sit there and think, okay, would you rather your wife being clarted for
X
X amount,
yeah.
or we just go to Saudi Arabia for a year and let everyone cuss you out because it seems you're anti-LGBT and all of that. Like when really you're actually not. You're just going.
Yeah.
It's a job.
Yeah.
Like I think personally, I feel with this whole Saudi Arabia situation, yeah, we have to always understand that every country has its own rules.
100%.
We can't impose our rules.
And if you're going there, respect it.
respect, that's it.
Respect, and you know why the whole Qatar thing annoyed me? It wasn't allowed in this country at a point in time. Just because you've changed your rules,
Now.
you're now going to decide when.
And they want to be going to another country and telling the next man, we're going to educate you on how you should be running and living your life.
Can you
bro.
imagine?
When you had the same beliefs and the same view,
Nah.
because you changed yours on Monday, I can't change mine on Friday.
Yeah.
Don't take that.
You know what this reminds me of, yeah? When I was young and I used to make rice at home, yeah? And then as I'm about to go and wash it, I see my dad taking my pot and washing it for me. And I'm like, big man. Thank you. But nobody asked you. And you know what it is? Because the outcome becomes different. I don't like my rice a certain way. But because somebody has taken it out of my hands and out of my control, now I have to eat sticky rice. Dad, I'm not on the... Nah. I should have said that. I should have said uncle. My dad subscribed. Shout out.
My dad subscribed to Rest Divided, yeah.
Come on. But yeah, but that's where I'm getting on with this whole, football today. Saudi Arabia is crazy. They're creeping in. They're taking our players. But before they take our players, I want to know how you man feel.
They're not taking our players.
Come on.
Players.
And that's where we're segregated.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like, I want to know how you man feel about the new acquisitions, Mason Mount, Onana. We got Declan Rice.
Hey.
And you man have who did they sign?
I have a new manager.
A new manager.
You got a new manager.
You see, he doesn't even have his Chelsea top today. I understand.
Premier League, we need Saudi.
We need
We need to get rid of some players, and not everyone can take them from us.
It's true.
Facts.
So what are you saying? What Premier League? Saudi Arabia needs to take Jadon Sancho away from me, man.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
In pre-season, he might need to go for a little bit.
I swear down. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wow. What are you saying, Tommy?
I've been saying it from last season. This guy's been arguing with me because I was telling we visited Old Trafford a few times. I can sense the frustration from the crowd. Like going into Old Trafford last year.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. We all know it's a dope talent, and I don't think you become a bad player overnight. But there's something going wrong. I don't know if it's there might be.
Hey, I'll take him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He comes to London, I'll take him. Bro.
there's something going wrong with him, but
Sanchez a bad boy player, I'll take him.
yeah, but I think it needs one more season though. I think it needs one more. I do agree with them, because the guys were saying it needs one season, which I don't disagree with. It needs one more season because he's a top player, but it's just not hitting the form that we want at United. So I'll give him one more season before we think about Saudi. Saudi will still give us money next year anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs at least one more season. But I can sense the frustration from the crowd. I can't lie.
Yeah.
He's my
Yeah.
best player, and even for me to start saying, okay, I'm starting to think maybe. It's a
Sancho's your best player,
No, his best player is Mason Mount now.
bro. Wait. So wait, Sancho over Rashford?
Yeah.
Right.
You know who my favorite player was before?
Who?
He was
Don't
my
tell me
son.
cleverly.
Oh, we can't speak on that. Can't. No.
Okay, no.
We'll cancel the whole show.
Start breaking everything.
You like wingers? You like
No. Yeah, no.
No, but let's take it back. Let's take it back to what that one said. How are you impressed with your new signings? Like, just touch on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. In terms of Mount, I think with Mount, in terms of his attributes, I think with Mason Mount, I think in every department, he's good in every single department you want him to be. The reason why he's not a glamorous player is because I think he doesn't really. I don't think in each department, I don't think he's exceptional in any other department, but he's very good. You can say good or very good in each department. So he's a great addition to United, and I love it.
I think he's a good signing.
And on Nada, I know he's great with his feet, but I'm always skeptical about Africans' players' concentration, and especially as a goalkeeper. I've always said it. I'm not gonna lie. But there is, but he is very composed. He's very, and sometimes I feel like he's very,
he might even be too composed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's very composed on the ball, and sometimes it can be it can just be too confident at times. But they're two good signing.
Very good signing.
Very good signing. So, and if he was to get a striker, because I think that's what we're lacking in terms of the defensive department of United. Despite we can always discuss individual players defensively. We've never really conceded that much goals. Our defensive record is generally good.
Got Johnny Evans as well back. I think
just for pre-season.
It's just a pre-season.
Just pre-season.
Yeah. Well, for now anyway, we don't know.
For now, they might give him a contract.
I think they will. I feel personally with stuff like you need players like Johnny Evans, innit? Don't get me wrong. People mock him and say he's not. Let's be. He's not sexy. He's not like
not a household name or nothing. Innit?
A Ramos. You understand? Lisandro Martinez. Ooh, you see. But you just know that if you slot Johnny Evans,
steady.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrick is
coldest.
Cold. Very underrated.
Yeah.
There's people that are not.
Yeah. What about you guys? What you think about your signings?
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
I'm surprised you guys don't have rice underneath the table or something.
How do white people do their lasso?
Let's go through each individual one quickly. What are your thoughts on each individual signing, and what do you think they can add to the team?
Go on, Dabo. It's your show, bro.
So Tim, bro, we could hand in hand.
We'll go back.
Bro.
Yeah.
Timber, bro. Versatility. It adds a different dimension to the team now. Now we can have Tierney playing because before when Zinchenko was playing and inverting, we couldn't really have Tierney play because he, the balance wasn't there. But now we have a right back inverting into midfield. Cool.
Yeah,
we got Declan Rice opens a can of worms now because if Partey does stay, Declan Rice could either play the 6, the 8. You see what I'm trying to say? And then we have, what's his other name? Kai Havertz. That guy, I swear to you,
He might turn up this season.
bruv, I swear to you, that guy is a secret weapon.
Yeah, he's a box that you're not sure the weapon that's actually in it.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to you,
he could be a problem still.
that guy is I keep telling everyone, don't write him off. He's gonna surprise a lot of
course.
people. How do you feel, fam?
No, same. I think the key word for all three signings is versatility.
Yeah.
And I think Arteta is that type of manager that, because I think this year we might play a different system in it. So I think with Arteta, he had to buy players that could play in more than one position. And you see all three of our signings, none of them are just a conventional right back or conventional centre half. All of them can play 2, if not 3 positions, innit? And I think that's fantastic for us. We've covered, so he's learnt from last season, so we can now absorb an injury, a big one, to most positions now. So if Saliba happened this year, we can move Ben White inside, play Timber right back. We can move Timber inside, keep Ben White out there. Last season we had to play Rob, and that does bring the quality down. Now if you look at my back 8, all of them are interchangeable. Kivior, Gabriel, Saliba, White, Thingy, all of them interchangeable. When you go to the midfield, if we keep Thomas as well, you got Thomas, Rice, Jorginho. Any one of them can start as a 6. Havertz, Odegaard. Then you got the 2 young boys, ESR and Fabio. And then Havertz can even go play with a front 3 with Martinelli, Saka, Jesus. If we keep Fowler, if not keep Fowler, you got Eddie, you got Reece as well, who just signed a new contract. So I think the squad depth is what he's done now, which is exceptional.
Very
now,
exceptional.
And like I said, they're interchangeable. And once they all get onto par with the new boys, once they get onto par with what we've been doing for the last 2 seasons, there's no reason why we don't go again this year.
And this is one thing that a lot of fans will be saying, they're trying to give us our own expectations. They're telling us, you have to win the league. Don't tell us what we need to do.
I hate that, I hate that.
Bro, let us build our own thing. Just watch our progress. You see, because really and truly, I'll be real. I feel like we're still maybe a year or 2 ahead of our project.
100%.
Just to round up, I want to talk about before we go Harry Kane. what are we saying? Is he leaving? Is he staying? Are you rating him if he leaves?
I'm not talking about Harry Kane. I'm not talking about that.
I'm even ashamed to talk about him as well. Trust me, Ham. So talk to us. How do you feel? Do you feel like he's gonna stay or go? What's best?
I feel like he's gonna go, but you don't know. Bayern, man. I think he's gonna go Bayern.
It's tough. I don't know, fam. I feel like there's something about him that tells me that this guy is a real Tottenham boy at heart.
Legit, if he stays, I know there's just something wrong. Like they've got something on him and his family. Yeah. I'll know that for sure.
Yeah.
Confirm, because it don't make sense. You got Bayern, go win some trophies, come back to another team, beat Shearer's record, and you're done, innit? Just done. But if he decides to stay, then there's something up.
Something's up, man. Because I feel like, you know what it is, yeah? Him even going to Bayern, going to Germany, and possibly coming back to Man United. I think he's going to go to Man United, isn't it? It's a better pathway than him just going from Tottenham to Man United, because it's going to be animosity, sour taste in people's mouths. But if you go abroad 1 or 2 years, disappear, win trophies, so no one can say your name anymore, then come back to England, like you said, finish the record.
Yeah, come get record.
The only problem is his age.
Yeah, we're not.
So I don't think. Yeah.
Once he goes to Bayern, that's it.
Once he goes to Bayern, I don't think he comes back to another top team in the Premier League.
He might go back to Spurs.
Maybe Spurs. Yeah, maybe Spurs. I just because of his age. Because we're not. I don't think any top team in the Premier League is gonna wait that long. We need to fix our goals. Like our biggest issue, we don't score enough goals.
Yeah.
So we need to fix that. We're not gonna wait for Harry Kane 3-4 years to come and fix that for us. We need to fix that now. So and same, I'm sure that goes with everyone else. Or let's say if like that 2-3 years that he's decided to come back to the league,
Haaland
leaves and City just needs a replacement for a year or so.
Quick, yeah.
And he might come in, but I just don't. Yeah, I don't see him. Yeah, coming to United if he goes to Yeah, I don't think the thing with Bayern. I'm not convinced about the Bayern deal because does Bayern pay the money that Spurs are asking for?
That's the only issue.
I think that's the only.
They've been like 70 million at the moment.
Yeah, 70 million. And I don't think they'll let him go for anything less than 100.
Yeah, but I do think Spurs, their valuation is stupid.
Very,
of course
very,
it is.
very
Stupid.
stupid.
So that's where the issue is. And
What we pay for Declan Rice?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
stupid.
so-
Bro.
So it might get to a point where they sit down and think about it.
Under 5 million
So,
for
yeah.
Declan Rice, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And I think he's just got. I'm sure as long as he's made it clear to them, it's up to you guys. You can let me stay for this year. By
I'm
all
gone.
means.
But I'm gone, brother.
But after this year, I'm gone. So
Yeah.
you decide what you want to do.
You
Whether
ain't
you want
getting
to
nothing.
Whether you want to accept the 70 million, 80 million they're offering you, you make that decision. But I stay here. It's fine. I'm not going to sign a new contract. I'm going to get 400-500K, wherever, because that's more money for him. Even
Yeah.
I think, even
Works
if
out
his
better.
if his contract gets run out, works out much better for him.
Signing on bonus.
Signing on
signing
bonus
for free, everything.
You get 400-500 a week at 30.
Yeah.
Much better for him. So
I think that's what he's thinking of.
yeah, so he's not gonna force the deal.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be sitting with Daniel Levy and say, "Please let me go." He's not gonna force it. All I know is I've got a year left.
Choose your poison.
Previously, you guys were in the driving seat. Now, I'm happy where I am
Yeah.
because whether you like it or not, next season I'll make my own decision.